stay fly.
Everybody, you already know who it is. It's your host with the most, Adrian Nice. Mouthin Out. We in Atlanta right now. Who am I here with?
It's your girl, Stunna Dior, the biggest stunner.
In the building. So look, I actually caught your performance. I haven't been catching people's performances, but I was out down there handing out flyers. You got the energy.
Thank you.
You got the
big
energy.
Big
sure.
stunner, big energy. They go together.
How long you been doing music?
So I just really started getting in a booth and doing shows and stuff over COVID. So about a year and a half now.
A year and a half. That's how long you've been doing music or taking
I've been rapping since I was little. But
Okay,
since
there we go.
I started like my first song and stuff, a year and a half, yeah.
Nah, you sound experienced. You sound like you've been doing it.
That's a lot of studying. I studied before I started doing it. I ain't just hop in raw. I was around the right people. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's good because you know nowadays people are just hopping in it because they think they
You
can
gotta
rap.
get it how you do, but you gotta educate yourself. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like you gotta let people know where you gotta learn what you're doing. You can't just go in there and think you're doing it your way and be closed-minded. You gotta work with other people that know what they're doing. You gotta be able to like take critique, and you gotta study music. You gotta see what's moving. You gotta find your style. You
Who
know?
are some of your musical inspirations growing up?
Oh my God, we love Nicki, we love Jay-Z, and we love Kanye
Nicki,
West.
Jay-Z, Kanye West, of
Yes,
course, GOAT.
The GOAT.
GOAT for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Now is a good time for female artists.
Yeah.
Y'all are popping right now. People getting signed. Glorilla, like y'all are
Shout
turning
out
up.
to Glow. Yeah, she's hot. I like Glow.
How do you feel about the industry right now, female artists, all of that? Just kind of talk about it.
Yeah, I just definitely think like right now is a dope time for women. It's been a long time coming. I feel like now the doors
sure.
are open. It's definitely been like so many women. And to me, when I'm at the shows and stuff, like a lot of times the women been killing it. Like bringing
Killing
the
all the
energy,
niggas.
bringing it. You feel me? Bringing it, bringing buzz, bringing energy. And I feel like it's time. Like I feel like before it was like people wasn't really listening. Or guys, there was female artists, but guys wasn't listening to them. They was only listening to when they on a guy song or something.
Yeah.
And now it's like dudes is like, yeah, we love tomorrow. You feel me?
What do you think? Why the flip of the switch? Because it's like, earlier on it was kind of a little harder for girls to, get on or whatever. Why you think?
Definitely, I feel like one thing is like, anything that's happening for so much, anything that's new and shocking is always like, oh, what's this? So after Nicki had Rain, everybody was wondering who's gonna be next.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? And after Lil Kim did it, everybody's wondering who's gonna be next. After Cardi did it, people were like, who's gonna be next? And every time that people wonder who's next, there's always a bunch of other people that's lining up, and that opens their ears. So even though this person might not win, there's people like Rico Nasty that's fire.
Yeah.
You feel me? There's a lot of artists that's in there killing it, like regardless whether they're super mainstream or not. And they have crazy fan bases from Light Skin Keisha and all of these other people. They have their own fan bases and stuff like that.
So there's more and more taking that step,
Taking
rising
that
up.
step,
popping,
getting it out there.
basically.
Once you hear it and you feel it, sometimes you don't even know you're missing something until you get it. Then you like, wow, I feel like the world didn't know they needed female rappers. Like they didn't think female MCs
That's a
could
good
have
ass
something
point.
to offer to the game. I don't know if it's because of lifestyle, because at the time hip hop was built over. I'm gonna get all deep, but but at the time hip hop was built off your life experiences and hood and da da da. So it was like women was more so in the house, and the guys was taking those risks and
Facts.
rapping about their life. So I think maybe like guys didn't realize there was a side that women could speak. You know what I'm saying?
Now we in a new age.
Yeah.
Women are stepping out. Or well,
Yeah,
everybody's
city girls,
stepping out of the boxes.
They saying their they're
but-
saying their message. Everybody's saying
Yeah,
their message.
exactly.
Whether it's fuck niggas, get money, whether it's
Fuck
get
niggas,
money,
get down.
fuck niggas. You feel me? Or
hurt, no.
you feel me? Or
Yeah.
if it's be on some positivity.
Yeah.
You feel me? Even if it's just like that, there's a lot of people that's there to say they message.
So you yourself, your music, what are you pushing right now?
Boss biatch.
Boss bitch?
Yeah, it's giving, just like self-love. It's giving a lot of like, you feel me, just big energy. Just I'm feeling myself. I'm
Big
not worried about
energy.
this. I'm in my own vibe type of music. Cause ideally, that's what I like to listen to. I don't knock nobody who do anything else or whatever y'all listen to. And you know, on my Sundays, I listen to my Baidu and my Irie. But when I'm getting up and I'm going to run errands and I'm going to work and I'm in a car and I'm doing 100,
Yeah.
I want to hear like that positive, like motivation music that just makes you feel like your best self.
Hell yeah.
And that's what I
You
feel
be
like
in
I
your
do. I
mind,
just
talking
make
to
that
yourself.
head knocking best self. We lit.
What is that the song you performed downstairs, or was that a different song?
That's the mood. That's the vibe of all the songs. Head knocking. We lit.
No. I'm saying the single that you're pushing, was that the song that you were
yeah, so
performing?
the first song that I performed, Too Hot, just dropped not too long ago. So Too Hot is out on all platforms. And that's, you know, the drill vibes, and that's
Yeah.
just giving women drill. And then the second song, Never Stop, that hasn't dropped yet. But I recently just
Exclusive.
did that one a few weeks ago, and earlier, you know, 94.5, they was playing the link. They was playing it. You know what I'm saying? I have DJ Will. I have a lot of people in New York that's, you know, supporting the record as well. So
So you catch your motion. Dude I was interviewing earlier, DJ, he said you've been doing your thing.
yeah.
He said you're really doing your thing, and that's good that somebody not from your camp is taking notice to what you got going on. That means you're moving right.
No,
you know What I'm saying?
definitely. I want to say I feel confident. Like even when they said it's a lot of people in the building that's in Atlanta. They was like they was on, posting me on their live when I was performing, and that people was on their live like, oh, that's Stunna Dior. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing realistically. I'm surprised, but it's like if you think of mathematics, I be doing like 5 shows a week. I'm in all the states. I'm doing interviews. I'm doing 3, 4 interviews. I did 3. This is my 3rd, 4th interview
putting the work
today.
in.
Today, this is my 3rd or 4th interview.
You putting the work in.
So yeah, so it's not like shocking, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you do so much, eventually somebody see it, gotta see it. I feel like if I was doing all of this and it wasn't catching up, they would be like, okay, now we gotta go back and see what's
Let me
going
ask
on.
you this: So you know what a Build-A-Bear is? Like, you know, the kid, they go to the store, they pick and choose Build-A-Bear, right? So what we're gonna do is I want to build a superstar artist. Okay? So I want to know from you what characteristics, what things do you think
Boom.
they need in order to be a superstar artist?
I feel like the performance skills is also really great for longevity.
presence.
Longevity, you feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
there is a lot of people that don't do shows because they relying on the internet and things like that.
That's a fact.
But the person-to-person connection is greater when you're able to put on a good show. There's a lot of artists that can perform and they get on stage and they mumbling and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's your time to connect with the audience, for them to show yourself, and you know, and also that weeds out the real from the fake. So I feel like performance is a big thing for
Okay,
me.
so we got stage presence,
Lady
performance.
Gaga, Beyonce, all of these people, Kanye West, and they got a lot of their network worth from also shows and being a big entertainer because they're able to book these major tours because they're able to give a great show. If you don't give a good show,
Facts.
you don't book tours. You know what I'm saying? So
What else? What else?
that's one thing. I definitely feel like creativity. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking for the same thing everybody else doing. We don't need that. You feel me? Nah.
Please be original.
Be original.
Keep it authentic.
Trendy and original are 2 separate things. Because you can still be trendy and still be original. Don't get it twisted. Don't come out, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely feel like the way you carry yourself, like looks, not as far as like the physical attraction, but just being clean and just having that artistic look. Whether
So, like,
it be Lenny Kravitz,
your
rock
image?
star, whatever.
So your image.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta look clean. If you don't look like you taking care of yourself or that you care about yourself, how can you expect other people to care too? And also, personally, I'm not booking nobody who's not dressed right? Because if you're not putting money into yourself, why would I put money into you?
Facts,
Like, I know I make a lot of money off booking because they know I'm gonna pull up on point.
Especially nowadays, in today's age, Instagram, social media, you definitely got to look the part.
You have to look the part. You can't be
You
looking
playing
one way
yourself.
on Instagram, and then when they come out, you got on
You
the
playing
Crocs
yourself.
with the, you know what I'm saying, to the hosting and stuff. Like, that does, even though people will love your personality the same, in the long run, if you was to go and meet an exec and stuff, and before they hear your music, the first thing they see is you. So that's always important to me. And I definitely feel like marketing, right?
Marketing,
We don't
got to talk about the marketing.
Right. So the talent and all of that is one thing. There's such things as songwriters and all that other stuff. So that's one thing. That's why I said performance and all that stuff, because you got to have that. You can have other people fix the other things, but you got to have something. And marketing, like without marketing, it's going to be hard to get somewhere. Whether
Nobody
that's
gonna hear your music.
on the ground, well, you could have all the talent in the world.
Exactly. Talk about it.
All the talent in the world, and even people outside will know you. But if you drop a song and you don't market it, if you got 1 million followers and they don't know that you're an artist, and you drop a song and you don't really post it on your gram, because a post is marketing, right? So even if you don't post it, how will anybody know that you got a song? How?
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
They not gonna know.
They're not gonna know. You know what I'm saying? So marketing, a lot of people dropping albums without even allowing people a chance to listen to their music, to get to know them.
When you drop an album, is there like strategy behind it, or sometimes do you drop just to kind of see how
I don't drop
people?
albums. I'm a single mommy. I'm not dropping albums until I feel like everybody is demanding that, because it's really hard to get people attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To listen to like a whole project, like it's really, really hard to get their attention. So, 1, 2 songs at a time, cool, maybe a little, EP, but we ain't putting out no album unless Chris Brown can drop 24 songs on an album because he's Chris Brown.
Because he's Chris Brown.
You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? If you ain't Chris Brown, then don't put out no 24-song album, because who's even going to know where to find the music or what they're looking for? How? I wouldn't know.
Right.
So that's a big thing for me. I'm very strategic. Rollouts, right? Because you got to do rollouts, like marketing rollout, making sure all right, my stuff is going to drop. We got this. We got behind the scenes. We got this. We're going to go on tour. We're going to do some interviews. We're going to shoot the video. We're going to marketing. You can't be nothing without that.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius?
Big Aquarius, yeah.
I'm an Aquarius too.
Hey, I like
Aquarius
that.
gang.
You
Look,
feel me?
when's your birthday?
Aquarius energy, February 18th.
18th. Mine's the 8th. So damn,
Oh,
that's
okay,
crazy.
we February Aquarius. Yeah, we like that.
Damn, that's what. Nah, because
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm like, she gotta be. I was gonna say Capricorn, which
Yeah.
is right there too,
That's
because
right there.
intellectual. I can see
Yeah.
you and your thoughts.
Capricorns are like Aquarius. They're a little bit more uptight.
Yeah.
I'm not uptight. You see me, I got a bunch of people with me. I just still roaming around the spot.
Facts.
Like,
No. So let's talk about BET Weekend. What have you been doing? What places have you been touching and all that?
I've been doing so many shows and just like events, and really like using this specific time, because I'm back and forth in Atlanta a lot. And a lot of times I just do the outside and some shows. This time I really been just tapping in with the artists and the coaches.
Yeah.
So I did about 4 shows since I've been here. I did 4 interviews today. I got photo shoots, and just like having time where we pulling up with producers and other artists that's moving like you or better than you, and connecting and tapping in. That's what it's really been about this time around. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
especially what it's supposed to be about,
Yeah.
especially right now while everybody's in the city. You know what I'm saying? All the celebs,
I was going to
influencers,
pull
all
up to the BT, but for me, I feel like I already know next year I'm in there. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like I could go. I've done that as a model. I've done that extra stuff. But where I'm at right now, I don't want to go if I can't have it the way I want it to be. If it can't be the way that I want it to be, I'd rather wait for me. Hello.
That's some Aquarius. That's some definitely Aquarius shit. All right, before we wrap up, what's next for you? What do you have coming up?
Yeah, y'all know y'all can find me in all types of music videos. The Ed Sheeran and Fireboy video, Peru, is still going viral. Y'all see me in that Spice video.
For sure.
Spice, all of that other stuff. So I'm still going to be doing viral with that. My podcast, Top 10.
Oh, so you got a podcast too? Okay, okay.
I interview celebrities, Capella Gray, Millies, and Backpack Kid. Those episodes are dropping real soon. And music, we definitely got some heat coming. Stay tuned for Never Stop. They can hop on my YouTube at Stunna Dior TV and go check that out. You feel me? Check out that, because we got little short moves. We working. You know what I'm saying? We working.
You definitely working. You doing more than, because I think out of the events I've been to, we've been around. You've been at all the events, shaking hands, talking, all of that. So you doing the right things.
Thank you.
Social media, and then we out.
Yeah, you guys can follow me on Instagram at The Real Stunna Dior. You feel me? TheReal.
Thank you for spelling it.
Stunna Dior. If you can't spell Stunna, I don't know what to tell you. And if you don't know who Stunna is, then you better get on Google and ask Siri right now. Stunna Dior.
There you have it. I'm your host, Adrian Nice. This is Mouthin Out. Thank you for sitting down with me one more time.
Thank you for having
Great
me.
conversation.
We drop gems. We let them know.
Exactly. We out. Peace.
Ah!